You can be the most gifted person in the world, but if your character and your attitude sucks, no one is going to buy your music. No one's going to want to listen to you. No one's going to allow you to lead them into worship with a bad character or attitude. What's going on, everybody? It's Mike here, and this is Moments with Mike, where I'm going to be giving some insight, some wisdom, some teachings on worship leading, singing, songwriting, and anything else that I can think about. Let's go. Today I want to talk about character. Too often we overlook our character for our gift. We practice singing, we practice songwriting, we practice getting good on our instrument, but we don't practice great character. We don't develop a great character. We don't develop great attitudes. We know that character is an attribute or a feature that distinguishes someone, that causes them to be different from everyone else, something that stands out among them. And we know that reputation is one of the things that people know about you, or how people perceive you, how people look at you, how people view you. So we know that integrity is like a quality of being honest, having good moral intentions, good moral principles, or being an honest person in general. So there's a couple of scriptures in the Bible that, as reading them, I noticed that the Bible was really describing or talking about their character. This first one is Acts 22:12. And this is NIV version. It says, "A man named Ananias came to see me. He was a devout observer of the law and highly respected by all of the Jews that were living there." This is another scripture, Genesis 6:9, also NIV. "This is the account of Noah and his family. Noah was a righteous man, blameless among the people, and he walked faithfully with God." All of those scriptures, they talk about people who have great characters, great moral principles, great reputation, and integrity. And these are qualities that I think more creatives need to develop. Because if your character is very strong and people can connect with you being a great person, they will have an easier time connecting to your songs, connecting to you as a person, and connecting to you when it's time to worship. Worship leaders, singers, dancers, musicians, we really need to work on our character, is because when people who know us personally, we're stopping or blocking them from really engaging God. And I know what you're going to say. People need to have their own relationships. They need to not worry about what I'm doing and to have their own relationship. Yes, that is true. We need to have, and they need to have their own relationship. We need to have our own relationship. But if I'm looking at you, because you're still the vessel that God is using, you're still the one who God has entrusted to be up there to lead me. You're the worship leader or the song leader or the dance leader. You're the person that's going to lead me and help me navigate through this worship experience. And I know that you are mean, vindictive, evil. And I spoke to you this morning and you walked past me or you looked at me in disgust. I tried to give you a hug and you pushed me away. That's going to stop me. It's going to block me. It's going to totally stop me from wanting to worship. Now, you know what else is going to happen? I'm going to tell somebody else. I'm going to look to my neighbor and say, he didn't even want to give me a hug this morning. He didn't even want to shake my hand this morning. I tried to speak to him the other day and he was rude to me. And what this does is this kills your reputation. And even if you're trying to change that reputation, this will stop you or slow you down because all of these people have so much negative things to say about you. For those people who may have already created a bad reputation or a bad character, I'm going to give you a tip on what you should do. Okay. And this tip I actually gave to one of my worship leaders, and we've seen tremendous turnaround in her reputation and in her character. One of the things you need to do is every service, you need to hug and say hi and smile and engage with as many people as you can. That's before service and after service. And I know you might say, well, hey, I'm going to do 2 or 3. No, you need to do 10 or 15. You need to do as many as you can. And you need to do this every week over and over. And not as a robot, but be genuinely nice genuinely interested in what these people have to say, genuinely saying, hey, good morning, good to see you. You need to change this reputation and this character about you. Because I promise you, once you change this character, once you change this reputation, people are going to view you in a different light. And when they begin to view you in a different light, that wall that they've built will slowly begin to come down, and you're going to see more engagement. You're going to see more people begin to accept you as a leader, a worship leader, a song leader, or whatever you are in your position. So please, please, please work on your character, work on your integrity, work on your reputation. It's going to take you far, because the Bible tells us that our gifts is going to bring us before great men. But I promise you, your character is going to be the thing that's going to keep you in that room. This is Moments with Mike, and I hope this blessed somebody. I'll see you guys next time.